Well, we can all agree that getting through our wonder years is a whole lot easier with just a little help from our friends. And having a bestie like Brad is literally a badge of honor. Kinda, sorta.
And I got this one for archery. And this one was for canoeing.
What's that one for?
Camping. We went on this super cool trip to the state park. We didn't shower or brush our teeth for 2 whole days.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I chopped down a tree with a hatchet by myself.
Oh, man.
The Dixie Scouts, of course, it had everything. The great outdoors, terrible hygiene, and the unsupervised use of a lethal weapon. Couldn't get more all-American than that.
Hey, Brad. Cool uniform.
And it appears the ladies love a man in uniform. That clinched it.
Okay, and joining us this morning is the young man in the cool uniform, New York's very own, Julian Lerner.
Hi.
Hi, Julian. What cool uniform are you wearing today? What do you, is it just like a...
Right now, well, let's see. I'm wearing an MTV shirt.
Oh.
And a jacket and a necklace. But, you know, I think it can compare.
No, listen. Whatever you do is cool to me, Julian, just so you know.
Hey.
I told you how much I love Brad.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
And you do too. How much fun are you having playing this character, by the way?
So much fun. He's awesome. I mean, Brad is like fun, goofy, smiley, and he's just a great friend. And I think I can definitely relate to him. So yeah, I'm having a great time.
I was telling everyone, I said, now I want Julian to be my bestie. Like, seriously, like you make seriously, everyone's gonna want you to be their bestie now, just so you know. And this show, when we heard it was going to be reimagined and we're getting this version of it, we didn't know what to expect. We knew it was going to be great. After we heard the people behind it and the casting was right. announced, we was like, okay, this is going to be great. And so far, so great. Just so you know. So, what did you have to go back and watch the other Wonder Years? And I know Fred Savage has already directed you guys. What is it like having like Kevin there telling you action?
It's great. I mean, you know, it's awesome having a person there who's really experienced what we're experiencing right now. And he really, you know, he can teach us many things, and it's great to have him to learn from.
All right, so what have you learned about the 60s so far? Because clearly you're super duper cool with your fashion now. So what do you think of the fashion from the 60s and all that stuff that you have to wear? And
awesome. It's really fun. You know, it's really itchy, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I mean, everything's really awesome. And I mean, stories matter, history matters, representation matters. I mean, lots of things that were relevant back then are still relevant now. And I mean, I really hope our show gives people the opportunity to learn more about our country and the history of our country so we can all move towards equality.
Oh, seriously, besties for life, whether you like it or not. I don't even care. Like, you can call the cops, tell your parents that I'm like bugging you to be, I don't even care. Do whatever you need to do, but I'm doing what I need to do to make you my best friend, Brad. Because I already told you, Iman's already my best friend. Saquon Sanglo's already my best friend. They don't know that, but they'll know now, you know.
Okay.
So you were asking people like if they're getting into the Wonder Years and stuff. What about the music? Because you talk about the fashion and the civil rights movement, but what about the music? What are you loving about the 60s music?
I mean, I actually love to listen to 60s music and stuff, but this soundtrack is awesome. I mean, Burt Blackrack, the music supervisor, is killing it. The Spotify playlist is awesome. I think, let's see, if I could choose a favorite song, I would choose probably The Track of My Tears by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Yeah, but the music is just great, and I can really, you know, listen to it.
How old are you again, Brad? Julian, I just called you
Brad. My birthday is 9 days.
November 5th.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm turning 14, but yeah.
Yeah, but I was just trying to say that you're an old soul. That you're like, you know, Smokey Robinson, but you're like 14, but like a truly old soul. And also, do you play an instrument?
Yes, I do. I play guitar.
Ooh. Yeah. So what did you play? So music is one of your favorite things. You play guitar. You star on all these shows. You're on Alma's Way.
Yeah.
We just saw you on Yesterday on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, you should just run for president at this point, Julian, because we're all gonna vote. Like you're everywhere, mister.
Thank you, yeah. I mean, yesterday was so much fun. I got to learn from, you know, Jenna Ortega, Edgar Ramirez, and Jennifer Garner. And it was just great to, you know, work with them. And Alma's Way, if you don't know what it's about, Alma's Way is on PBS, and it's based on Sonia Mazzano's life as a kid growing up in the Bronx. She's on Sesame Street. And Yeah, I mean, it's really cool, that this show almost like showcases the diversity of my hometown, NYC, and yeah, I mean, then the Wonder Years, which we're talking about right now. But yeah,
All right, so let me say this. What are you doing on November 5th for your birthday? You're probably still working because you guys are shooting in Atlanta now?
yes, I'm probably be working then, but hopefully, and you'll have a big party on set and stuff and a cake. But yeah, I'm really excited to be working on my birthday. That's really cool.
All right, so since you're from here, do you want to give a shout out to some of your friends still in New York or your family? Who do you want to give a
Let's
shout
see.
out to?
Let's see. Who I want to give a shout out to right now in New York?
The entire city?
Yes, the entire city. How about that? I'll give the entire city a shout out from Julian.
Aw, we are so proud of you, Julian. Keep making us proud. We cannot wait
Thank
to
you.
meet you in person. And
Oh
we're
yeah,
gonna,
you're so awesome.
right? Oh, wait, yeah. Trust me, it's awesome for me. It might not be for you because I'm really loud. Sorry. Anyway,
No.
right? Okay, if you insist. Well, we can all go back in time with you and the rest of the cast of The Wonder Years on Wednesday nights on ABC. You can catch up on Hulu if you missed it.
Yes.
Right? Bye,
Yes.
Julian. Tell everyone I
Bye.
said hi.
Okay, I will. Bye.
Bye.